Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about Lightroom Catalogues and how I manage them when I'm traveling a lot. This can be really useful for you if you have projects that you're working on that you have separate catalogues for. It might be useful for you if you are using multiple catalogues for clients or years or any of those things. Hey, it's Craig from Unleashed Education here. Thank you for tuning into this editing toolbox video. In these short videos, we share our best tips, tricks, and techniques that will help to make your life easier when you're editing your work. But what I found over the period of time that I've been using Lightroom for is that just having one master catalogue is the easiest and fastest way to find and access any images that I want. So if I need to go back and find a client shoot from 2016, 2007, whatever, I can find those. If I need to search for a specific file, I can just type the file name in, I can search by my keywords, I can do everything, and every image related to that search is going to show up. I don't need to look through multiple catalogues. So that's why I only use one master catalogue. But what I do also use is a travel catalogue. So when I'm overseas and I'm working with dogs overseas, I have a catalogue which lives in Dropbox that I can just keep updating. And then if I'm doing editing as I go and things like that, then when I get home, I can merge that into my master catalogue without losing any of the edits that I've already done. I can still keep my flags, my ratings, my color labels, all of those things as well. So I just manage my overseas work that way. So I have actually created a demo catalogue to show you because I don't have any travel work to import into my main catalogue at the moment. But I am working on my Dogs of the World images currently, and I probably am going to need to provide a catalogue to a third party for this as well. So I needed to create this for a third party anyway, so that's what I've done today. I've imported all of the images that I've got so far into here, and then I have also got my travel catalogue. So if I just go File, Open Recent, there's my travel catalogue. So we can switch to that, relaunch Lightroom, and these are the images that I have been working on in the travel catalogue. So these are all images that I took this year in Scotland. Now I'm home and I'm on my desktop. I don't want to keep switching between catalogues anymore. So I want these images with all the edits and everything that I've done on them already in this catalogue to be able to be accessible in my other catalogue. So we'll switch back to Dogs of the World. And what we can do now is we can just go up to File, Import from another catalogue. And actually that's gone straight to my travel catalogue, so I don't need to worry about finding that because it's there. So travel, and then it's bringing up this dialog box asking me what I want to import from that catalogue. Do I want to import all of it? Do I want to just import selected folders? In this instance, I do just want to import everything. Then file handling is up to you here, so you can add new photos to the catalogue without moving them. You can copy the new photos to a new location and import them, or you can just don't import new photos, which defeats the purpose, so I don't know why that's an option. Anyway, so I usually work with the same hard drive and I travel with the hard drive as well, so I don't need to move the images from that hard drive onto another one. So this is how I normally work. But if you are moving the location of your images onto your computer hard drive or onto another external drive or anything like that, then you would choose the second option here. So I'm just adding new photos without moving, and then I just press import. And that takes you to the usual previous import library here. And if we go to all photographs, all of these images are now in my catalogue with everything else that I have. That's just a dead easy way to manage multiple catalogues with a master catalogue. And if you're using a catalogue for different clients, different genres that you shoot, personal work or client work, any of those things, I feel for me that having one single master catalogue is the best way to do it. The important part here is that because the catalogue can get large, I mean, I've got in my main catalogue more than 500,000 images now, over, gosh, I don't even know how many years that is in there now. I think from 2006 when I started using Lightroom. The important part there is to back up your catalogue, and there are a couple of different settings that you can do for that as well, which I'll show you. And of course this is really helpful if your Lightroom catalogue goes corrupt, or sometimes when there's an Adobe update and you need to update the catalogue from version 11 to version 12, which is something that we've just had to do. It can get corrupted in that process. And if you're constantly backing up, then you're always going to be able to pull your most recent version of your images and your edits back and not lose any of that work. So, Lightroom Classic, Catalogue Settings. And it's really simple. Back up Catalogue. Now the default in Lightroom is once a week when exiting Lightroom. So if you can back up once a week, perhaps if you're not doing huge amounts of work, then once a week is fine. I actually have mine set once a day when exiting Lightroom. So every single day when I shut my computer down in the evening, I'm creating a backup of my Lightroom catalogue. And I know that anything I've done that day is going to be safe. If I switch my computer on tomorrow and things have gone wrong, then I've got my backup. So I change it to that. There are other options. I don't think every time Lightroom exits is necessary. It's probably a little bit overkill, but I certainly wouldn't do once a month. I think once a week is probably the minimum I would recommend there. So anyway, once a day when exiting Lightroom is what I do, and that's it. You can do that. So now if I go to Quit Lightroom, it brings up this dialog box again, Backup Catalogue, and you can choose where your backups go. You've also got the option here to allow Lightroom to test the integrity of the catalogue before backing up and optimize your catalogue before backing up. I check both of those boxes and then you just press backup, and that's it. Really easy and simple. So a couple of quick tips for managing your Lightroom catalogue there. Just one final thing with my travel catalogue. Once I have imported everything in my travel catalogue into my main Lightroom master catalogue, I will usually delete everything from my travel catalogue so that next time I go away, I start again from fresh with no images in the catalogue. Unless, of course, I know that I'm going to need those images when I'm traveling and I don't have my main catalogue with me. So yeah, that's it for this editing toolbox video. I hope that's been really helpful for you and gives you a few pointers on how to manage your images. Like I said, one catalogue is really all you need as a system. If you are using multiples, then you can use them in a way that brings them back into one main catalogue as well. And don't forget to back them up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in another editing toolbox video really soon.